everything. When I was little, thought everything could happen. Anything was possible when you were like 6 years old, man.
I want to be a policeman driving fast cars around, chasing people.
I've changed it all the time, what I wanted to be really. I wanted to be like a nurse, and like an air hostess, a vet. Just loads of different things every day. I think my main one was like probably a nurse. I wanted to be a nurse.
When I grew up, I wanted to be a crime scene officer, a field agent.
It depends really, because there was a couple of opportunities. It was a fireman, policeman. They were the big things of being in the army. They were big things about being a kid. But I don't know really. I couldn't really tell you.
Probably didn't work out because of school, I reckon. Like, at school you think you're in the most important part of your life, but it isn't. You get told it is, but it isn't. Like, when I was at school, like, I really didn't like it. Just copying out of books and same thing every day. Like, and they always tell you like college, get you started for college and everything, but I really didn't want to go to college and stuff. And then they don't really care about you. They just care about how good they need to get your exam results, so it looks good for the school. They don't care about you personally and stuff. So after that, I just didn't even go to school that much anyways, like, because I just didn't like it.
A couple of years ago, I decided I wanted to go in the army, but I didn't come out of school with the right GCSEs to do what I wanted to do in the army, so I still want to do that and I still want to try and achieve it, but I've got a long way to go before I can.
Because the teachers told me I didn't have the grades to do what I wanted to do, so I just thought, well, I can't do what I want to do, so I have to think of something else.
It was good, but like I never really did that well, like educational wise. I enjoyed school, but like I don't know, I did mess about a bit and never really took it that serious, and now I'm like paying for it.
Because I got bullied for 5 years. And the teachers never believed me.
I was good until I got told that I couldn't do what I wanted to do, and then I just went downhill from then.
Just not behaving as well as I could in school and having arguments with teachers, not being able to learn in the way I could learn best, and it just didn't work right for me in school.
But then it all changed as soon as I can't get the grades to do it. It all changed, and then my whole life in school changed. I mean, I got in with the wrong crowds and I just went downhill from there.
When it comes to paper, I just can't do it. If I can do it, it takes me time, and in school you can't necessarily do it in your time, you have to do it in the schools. So I used to try and learn at home, and that failed for me as well. I can learn best practically. I see it and I do it.
So if you'd helped me a bit more, then maybe I would have got the grades, and if you didn't let me down, I could have been what I wanted to be.
I've done more since I've left school than I did in school, really.
Like, well, with my mates, like people I was with, and I just took it as a laugh really. Like, I didn't really concentrate, and I tried though. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I did my best, but like I could have done better than what I could have, like maybe revised for exams and did more homework and paid more attention in class.
Well, yeah, because it was either go in a lesson, get shouted at, I'll go in isolation. So they put me in isolation really. So I was sat in isolation for most of year 10, year 11, and school did nothing for me whatsoever. I came out with a couple of grades, but after that there was nothing to be.
If I could get in front of me and like to change anything, it's like probably to have a word with like the teachers, and I wouldn't say teach differently, but use different strategies like to teach people, other than just copying out of books, and find out what they really want to do, and not just like throw them into college. Try and build like stepping stones for them before they go to college.
I was one of them kids who like couldn't be bothered to do this, couldn't bother to do that, and then after a while it got, oh, should I even bother doing it? So then in the end I didn't bother, and then it was like, well, we can't teach him, we can't do nothing with him, we'll just chuck him out then, we'll just leave him to it. So that's what they did, they just left me do what I wanted.
Maybe they should have tried a bit harder for me. Maybe they should have just looked past what I was doing in school and looked at me as a person and what I could achieve, and if I got the help, what I could achieve then.
Probably, yeah, 7, I'd probably say. If I could go back, I would say, do school again, but try a lot harder and the work will pay off.
Kick myself up the backside and go back to school and try and learn as best I could.
I should have knuckled down to get them grades. I should have proved them teachers wrong that I could have got them grades instead of just giving up on myself.
Be more confident in yourself and try hard. Don't be shy.
Probably I'd say to my 11, 12-year-old self, just try and keep you calm. Like, don't just lose your fuse straight away. Because like I really did used to, like, I just wouldn't listen. I was just so rebellious. But I'd say, no, listen, like, get your head down, stick to it. Even though you don't like it, you might like get on your nerves, but just stick to it. Just try, and no matter like if people tell you aren't good enough, just don't listen to them. Just keep going at it.
I've really listened to Mum a bit more. Mum was telling me not to give up, but then I thought, well, if the teachers are giving up on me, then I give up myself. I shouldn't have given up. I should listen to my mum.
There's no way saying to stick in school because they're going to go the way they want to go, and so you say, well, enjoy school, get on with people, don't be like the top people in your class, because not many people are knowledgeable as them are. But don't put yourself down. Try and get as much as possible, and you might well whatever you put in, you get out of it. That's the way I see it anyway.
My mum and dad used to say, do well in school and that, but you don't really think about it at the time. You just think, oh no, it's just going to be a laugh, like you won't need GCSEs or anything, but you do it at the end of the day. So I should have stuck in a bit more.
Like quite good grades in school and that, and then went off to do plumbing apprenticeship, and it was all going well and that, and then jobs started drying up, no work and that, and then after a bit I got made redundant because there was no work to keep me on.
Yeah, I got kicked out of school in year 9 and I went to a place called the Bishopton Centre, and it's like they do a little bit of theory work there, but it's easy enough to learn what you need to learn, but you get more of your qualifications going on practical courses, doing vocational qualifications. So that was a lot better for me, and I came out of Bishopton Centre with loads of qualifications.
I enjoyed it. I thought it was good, like getting out there, getting paid, and like having money in my back pocket. Basically, I liked it.
Now, what I want to do now is nothing what I wanted to do when I was like 11, 12-year-old. Now I want to do childcare. And if I can, like, working with like special needs, or become a midwife, like midwifery and stuff.
Well, hopefully, I'd be a qualified civil engineer working, maybe abroad, maybe in England, but at least doing something that I want to do, you know, and enjoying my job and earning good money.
I want to be a plasterer now, but it's getting. I don't want to go to college. That's one thing. I've already been to 2 colleges and done such and such, and I didn't get it. I didn't like college. But after being stuck here and doing daft odd jobs, it's like, should I go back to college? But I think no, because I'll get bored again. It's exactly the same as school to me. It was sat at the desk writing, and there was physical work to do, but it was just the teachers didn't give you as much information as they should do, really.
Well, I still want to learn. It's why I'm coming here until I can get to college and try and learn, fair enough, a little bit more practically. I know there's going to be a bit of theory and I'll just have to try and get around that. And just try and get more qualifications to try and achieve what I want to achieve.
"10 years time, I couldn't really tell you, because it doesn't always work out the way you want it to, does it? If you say, I want to be this, I want to be that, you might end up working in the supermarket. You might end up stacking shelves for the rest of your life.
Job. Settle down. Maybe a kid.
In 10 years, hopefully, either running my own restaurant or in the army catering.
Hopefully I've got a good job and roof over my head and that. Just money in my back pocket, basically.
hopefully owning my own salon and my own business and my own beauticians, and hopefully having to pay others to work for me, like having my own big business and being successful in it.
I couldn't really say where I wanted to be in 10 years. Like, I could probably tell you next year when I'm probably into like something, but right now I don't really know where to be in 10 years.